convergence at saka nung integrations, gumagawa kasi ako ng social network analysis sa data science na may mga indicators. So isang observations ko naman, yung ST standards kasi, it's all about targets. So I cannot, for me, I cannot converge something na opinionated. So hinanap ko yung data, the data or the indicators that can measure about iLEARN, about iCREATE, about iSHARE, at saka yung targets lang kasi yung nakalagay sa ST. I know dahil siguro makukonti lang yung time. So I can combine different frameworks with the SDG4, quality education, ST, any frameworks I can extract and I can use that and converge so that I can have to set the priority and the policy coherence, and also the Philippine Development Plan. Parang yun ang hinahanap ko kasi ayun nga, nagkaroon na ng medyo na-dominate ko na naman ang table within, yun sana ang iniiwasan ko palagi. So, I'm sorry na parang nawala yung kasamahan ko dahil sa sinuggest ko na mga targets and indicators na hinahanap ko. So, at the last minute, nagsuggest si Sir Erwin na ayun pala. So, kukunin lang yung targets ng ST saka ipot doon sa iLEARN, iCREATE, at saka iShare. So, sorry for that, but mag-bake up ako. I will include that to my research, and we will submit the convergence of that based from the data that I collected in the open data.
Thank you, Ernest. Erwin, you have something to add?
Yeah, good morning. To continue the statement or report of my former colleague, Sir Ernesto, at the last minute, I just inserted some clarification to Ma'am Niña. So now while I'm listening, so I'm trying to take some notes about what we should do a while ago. So just to share with you from the standards, ST standards. So I think the strengths that that I can identify, and I think my Ernesto later on can see again, Cell, if the strength, one of the strength maybe is the collaboration, the designer or the citizen. When we put this, I think that will be considered as one of those strengths that can be included. And in relation to the iLEARN, iCREATE, and iShare, I think under the iLEARN, so I think I consider of course, the learner, because setting the professionals, pursuing the professions, and with research. So I think that is one of the continuing education for in relation to iLEARN from ST standards. And iCREATE, I think I can see here the designer's view, where using the technology to create, and this is very timely for this time, with this situation right now. So we have to create or improve those. And under the iShare, I think I considered the citizen. Of course, after designing, creating those standards, so I think the creating experiences for learners to make positive, social responsible, and then establishing a learning culture that promotes curiosity and critical examination of online resources and mentoring students, and so that will be I think one of the important also in under the iShare.
Mhm.
I'm not sure, but collaboration, I think, also under iShare is can be considered as.
Mhm.
I think that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Erwin and Ernest. So
Yeah.
that's the ISTE team. Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone. Don't forget your assignment, Ernest. You can actually collaborate through Google Docs with Erwin.
Yeah, yeah.
I think we should keep the small groups and they can actually finalize their workshop output for us, you know. We'll
Yes,
give
yes,
them
yes.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then the last group, Tony,
Your group, Maria.
yung aming group, nako, nakikaraoke kami sa kapitbahay.
So, Rodessa is presenting.
Oh,
Huh?
yes, I am presenting. Okay. All right. One moment. I am going to. Please allow me to share screen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, go ahead.
Sure.
I am using what do you call this one? I am using a mobile phone, so please bear with me for a moment. Yeah, I've got it here. Can you
Galing, ha?
see it from that side?
Galing,
Can
oo
you see
nga.
it from that
I
side?
don't know how to use
Wait,
my
wait.
mobile phone.
Oo.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Oo
Okay.
nga,
I hope
wow,
you can see it
galing
from that
ah.
side.
Okay.
Yes. Just a background. The JISC stands for Joint Information System Committee, and this is from the UK. And their main idea is to be the most digitally advanced in higher education. So we tried to get the gist of everything. It was a very powerful discussion that we had. So let us see the top 3 strengths that we come up to. So most of us agree about the digital identity and well-being aspect, and the digital learning and development, the digital well-being and the digital learning and development aspects of the JISC. Now, let us see the other things. In the iLEARN, because it's a very comprehensive document that we have read, but in the iLEARN, we saw that it is immensely important for the teachers or the educators to be ICT proficient. Okay, and also to have this productivity, information literacy, data literacy, media literacy. Those were the critical values. Just for the other participants also to know, I am based here in Mozambique in Africa, and we have been doing these online lessons since February, and we were like starting from scratch, totally dark. And as we progress from February until now, our policies come up with a different form and a different shape by listening to the clients. So at first, what we just did were just to send handouts and then print materials and then give it to them. But then we said it's not in any way sustainable. How much are we going to spend for printed materials? It's huge. So we said, no, we have to go and do the online platforms. And then we started with the Google Classroom. After that we had our WhatsApp meetings, and then after that we've got Zoom. But then again, the parents were complaining. They said, oh, I can't be with my kids. Hindi ako pwedeng 24/7 nasa anak ko. Gumawa kayo ng videos, my Lord. But we had to be flexible because 20% of my team are Filipino teachers. So I told my Filipino teachers, wala tayong way. We have to make it. Kasi mapapahiya tayo at hindi matututo ang mga bata. And so we did it. It was not easy, okay? Hanggang sa natuto kaming gumawa ng videos, ini-ere namin sa YouTube. That's the reason why yesterday, and then we also had our own LMS. And then, but one of the downside of the LMS is that we cannot put the big chunks of information like the videos that we were doing. Hanggang gumawa na kami na YouTube channel para doon na lang namin kukunin yung mga videos and all that. So it's very important that we have to be ICT proficient. And then iCREATE. So the three things that we have put in here is the digital creation, the digital communication, collaboration, and participation. As I said, it is immensely important that we do our digital research and we have to be innovative. That's one, and that's a very, very important tool. Kung hindi kaya ng mga parents ng WhatsApp videos, o kaya naman, kasi nasa Africa kami, and Portuguese speakers ang aming mga parents, it was very difficult. So anong gagawin natin? Paano natin itatransmit yung message natin across na ang mga nagtuturo sa bahay hindi marunong mag-English? Sabi namin, anong gagawin? So we had to learn how to collaborate. Ang mga parents laging naka-WhatsApp. So we had to find a way. Sige, WhatsApp tayo. Ang mga parents laging naka-Facebook. Sige, mag-Facebook live tayo. Hindi, naka-YouTube. Go, mag-YouTube tayo. As in, lahat kailangan mong explore in order for you to reach your target audience. Digital communication, collaboration, participation. And how do we do this? By using the most effective platform. So I'm very, very happy with these sessions, the webinars that we are doing. Kasi nakikita ko, ganito pala ang ginagawa nila. Kailangan pala na ganito ang gawin. Kailangan pala may framework ako. Kailangan pala na may mga set of competencies ako and all that. So we are now in this process, the iCREATE. And the third one, because we are following a Cambridge curriculum, which is a UK-based curriculum, and they are very demanding. So they want us to follow certain standards. Sabi nila, kailangan yung digital well-being ng bata protected. Sabi nila, baka mamaya kapag nasa internet yan, kung ano-anong mga site ang buksan at magkaroon ng mga issues about, alam mo naman yung mga sexual abuse, kasi syempre, ganun nga sa Western world. So we need to also establish what are the competencies when it comes to digital well-being, digital identity management. How are we going to protect our learners so that they will not be exploited in this kind of new platform? And that for me is the humanizing factor of the JISC. Sorry, medyo na. Ayun. Nakikita niyo pa po ba ako? Wala na.
Yeah, we can still see you.
Okay, all right. So thank you so much for my team and to Dr. B, because she was able to help us, maneuver around.
Maski na nakaka-karaoke sila.
Opo.
Karaoke sa Mozambique.
Yung kapit-bahay ni Jen ba yun, o ni Jasmine?
Opo. Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Very well done, Rodessa.
So how will I?
Thank you, Rodessa.
Hindi na po ba ako naka-screen share?
Hindi na.
Hindi na, nawala yung
Okay,
spot.
okay.
Actually,
Thank you.
Ako
Thank
personally, gusto ko yung approach kasi experiential.
Yeah. Yes.
Hindi lang siya theoretical.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Thank you,
That's
Rudessa. We also got valuable inputs from you. Rudessa, you are Lazarte. I have a friend, Myra Lazarte. She's now in Canada. I don't know, baka maybe she's your cousin or something. Also an educator in Canada. Lazarte. Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
Anong next, Niña?
Okay, so we're about to end. Although I feel like I don't want to end. There's a lot of very interesting discussion, right, Maria?
Yes, this has been very good. So next steps. Why don't you go to the next steps?
Yeah.
And
For
then
the
we
next
will
step,
maybe impose on this group to have another session so we can make plancha the ano.
we can have a follow-up session. Tony, I'll
Yep.
go back to the screen.
Yeah, go
Wait.
ahead.
Okay. Share screen. Okay. Moving forward, so these are actually the next step. So we'll have a follow through. So if you can please, some of you, you iste team ko, Erwin and Ernest, I know guys, you have a lot of inputs there, your insights. Maybe you can send it to us, kindly finalize. And then moving on, part two will be the writing up of the competency framework itself. Key competencies and sub-competencies. So it's refinement, and actually we are looking at coming up with a guidebook or a manual. So that's kind of ambitious, but you know, it all starts from there. And where we can put evidences of competencies. And then there will also be a series of consultative meetings before we can finalize. And the pilot, the implementation of the framework already with the standards. So it's still a journey. We are not yet halfway, but I believe we have done a lot of things already. So that's it. So kindly wait for invitation again through Tony. And we really thank you for your participation. But before that, me and Tony have another mentee. Can you please go to your www.menti.com, and we would like you to use this code that's 34, 97, and 86. So the question is, what is your most significant learning or your key takeaways from this e-forum? So if you can please share it with us, and then we'll see the harmony of word clouds appearing on your screen. So just use the code 349786. So we would be very happy to hear from you. So what is it that you can take away from? Bring it to your Rodessa, where you are now in Mozambique. Please take care. And also Erwin in PNG and the rest here from different regions. Okay.
Paano nakapasok yung mga Mozambique at PNG